Hello guys, we are back with our next lecture. In this lecture, let us go through the next question, that is a GATE CSE 2006 question 46 guys. Okay, yes. So the question is let T be the depth first search tree in an undirected graph G. Okay, so here we are trying to take the depth first search, that is nothing but the tree. Okay, vertex u and v are leaves of this tree. So basically if you assume this as a tree, so it is having two leaves. So assume example, so among them two leaves u and v are selected. Okay, so the degree of both u and v in the graph G, in the graph, are at least 2. Okay, so which one of the following statement is correct? Okay, so the question seems to be a bit complex or confusing, so let us try to analyze it guys. Okay, so let us start from here. So this is the node, so we are having in this way. So let me take a small example guys. Okay, so assume that this is our tree, graph. Okay, yes. So now let us try to do depth first search for this. Okay, so if you do depth first search, so let us start at this top node. You can go in any of the way, so let us go in this way. Okay, so from here you can go in this any way, so let us go in this way. Okay, so from here you can go this way, right? Yes, so let us go in that way. Okay, so from here, okay, so you can go in this way. Okay, yes, so we went in that way. Okay, yes, so this could be one of the option, right? Yes, so for our understanding, okay, so this is an example, right? Yes, so what it is saying is, so let T be the depth first search of the tree in an undirected graph. So we did the depth first search, it is an undirected graph. Okay, vertex u and v are the leaf nodes. So basically let us reverse this. So if you reverse it, it will look in this way, right? Yes, so let us assume this as a u and this as a v, means this is a u and this is a v, means this is a u and this is a v. Got it? Yes. Okay, yes, the degree of both u and v in the graph is 2. So in the graph its degree is 2, in the graph its degree is 2, right? So degree is nothing but number of outgoing or incoming edges. So here they are not directional, so completely number of edges, that's it. Okay, yes. Okay, so it is 2. So which one of the following is true? Okay, so now they are asking the relationship between u and v. Okay, so there must exist a vertex w, okay, adjacent to both u and v in the graph G. So in our graph, is there any vertex guys which is adjacent to u and v? In our graph there is no edge like that. So this option is wrong according to our example. Okay, let us continue. So there must exist a vertex w whose removal will disconnect u and v. Okay, so there is not even a common vertex to both of them, right? Hence this option is also wrong according to our example. Okay, so the next is there must exist a cycle G containing u and v. Okay, so it is saying containing u and v, that's it. So basically u and v should form a cycle. So is it possible guys? Okay, so let us keep that aside for now. Let us continue with the next option. So there must exist a cycle in a G containing u and all its neighbors in G. Okay, so if you observe, all the neighbors of u are covered in a cycle here. So I think this option makes more sense than option C guys. Okay, yes, so if you want to check, you can check one more example, but mostly I think option D only should be the answer, because here we are talking in terms of graphs and trees. So the question might be a bit complex if you take more and more examples guys. Okay, so just to give me a second, I'll be cross checking the answer. Okay, yes, so option D is the correct answer guys. Okay, yes, so you got an idea, right? So how I'm analyzing, so I took a small graph first of all, so then I converted that graph into depth first search tree. So in that tree they gave a condition like it should have 2 at least degree with respect to graph, and here it should be 1. So I have took an example at that point. After that I reversed it so that it will be easy to understand. So once we understood it, so we started checking the options and we slowly removed one option. Got it? Yes. So in this way you can analyze this kind of questions guys. So and make sure that you are ready to draw these diagrams, because without drawing some sample graphs or trees you cannot solve these kind of questions. Okay, yes, so I hope everyone got a clear idea. So let us meet in the next lecture. Thank you, thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe for more awesome videos like this. Thank you.